Luke writes, "It was now about the 6th hour, and there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour." That's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. "While the sun's light failed, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Then Jesus, calling out with a loud voice, said, 'Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.' And having said this, he breathed his last." These are holy moments. As Jesus takes his last earthly breath, the curtain of the temple is torn in two. This is how Matthew writes of that event. "And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom." Why is this little detail of the curtain in the temple referred to in Luke and Matthew and Mark, actually? Well, it's a really important part of the Easter story. At the very beginning of the Bible, humanity has been made by God. And humanity is good. God says, very good. But somehow, maybe even in ways beyond our comprehension, sin enters into the world and spoils the world. The Bible describes it in terms of Adam and Eve being tempted by the devil and succumbing to his temptation, and God excluding them from the Garden of Eden. In front of the entrance to this garden, God places an angel with a burning sword, stopping them from regaining paradise. It's an incredible image that speaks of the separation between humanity and God. There is a distance between us. God is altogether beautiful. God is altogether holy, spotless, righteous. He does not lie. He cannot tempt. He does no wrong. And we are the opposite. Not only have we an inbuilt desire to disregard him, we have an inbuilt desire to be selfish, to take and to hurt and to grieve. And that creates an incredible separation between a holy God, a righteous and loving God, and fallen, selfish, hateful, sinful people. Separation. This separation was understood throughout the Old Testament. There was a strong belief that a person could not see God and live because he was so holy, so beautiful, and we're so human and not. And this came to be understood in the tabernacle with a huge curtain that separated the normal everyday functions of the tabernacle, later the temple, from the Holy of Holies. This curtain is described in the Bible as being made of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, finely twisted linen, with cherubim worked into it by a skillful craftsman. And there it hung, a perfect cube, 10 cubits per side, separating the Holy of Holies from the rest of the tabernacle or temple. In the Holy of Holies was the Ark of the Covenant. And there, between two cherubim, was the mercy seat of God, the place that Moses would talk to God as a person talks to a friend. But this temple curtain separated you and me from God. Here's the amazing detail that Matthew, Mark, and Luke want us to know. That as Jesus gave up his spirit, that separation between man and God had ended. The temple curtain split into from top to bottom. And God now welcomes you because of Jesus into the very throne room of God. Amen.